thank you, Whoopi, so much for your time. Again, an honor.
Thank
I
you.
respect you greatly and enjoyed you in this show.
Thank you. You look terrific, by the way, too.
Thank you. So do you. I mean, it's just crazy. Everybody who's in this film. How did you get them all to form like Voltron, for lack of better?
Well, of course, as a director, you cast a film and you have a wish list and you reach out for characters, and of course the producers also got to make it make sense, right?
When you move into the second season of something that's resonated so greatly with people and is so relevant to what's happening.
The reason why I felt like Isaac's idea for a feature film was wrong, because I didn't feel like you would have time on film to show the nuances of the experience. And
what are some of those bogus things you hear about yourself?
They just said that there was an article that said Thurman asked for $10 million. I don't ask for money. You know what I mean? I ask what you're willing to put out, but I don't put a number on nothing. You know what I mean? It's always negotiable. You got to.
Do you feel like just tapped into a different type of energy when you're really locked in?
I do. I do fall into the character to the point where, it's easier sometimes to be mother's milk than it is to be Laz during those 4 or 5 months that we're filming.
I guess you could say I like a lot of things off of the beaten path, not like I like horror and I like WWE and I like all kind of.
What was that? Hold on. What was that first one you said?
I like horror, like horror films and stuff.
Oh, horror. Okay. Marcus.
Different interview, Anthony.
Different interview.
Different interview.
Different.
Where would you rank this role among some of the other characters you played in your career?
She is a mixture, I think, of a couple women that I've played. She definitely feels like an adult. That's the interesting thing about growing up in the industry and
continents. There's so many things that are happening in the storytelling. Which of those places that you shot resonated with you the most? Because in its totality, it's incredible.
I love so many different places. Amalfi Coast being one of them. I connected the most with Mumbai, India.
So that added a layer of complexity to it, that I think was really impactful. The character of Rayshawn, played by Stephen James, so beautifully, is also someone who's very complex. Iraq war veteran.
What was the best part of doing this brother relationship with the two of you?
I have a really close relationship with my brothers, and I thought that the relationship between these two guys was very realistic and similar to like what I have with my brothers. So I just really wanted to pour myself into a character that I saw a lot of myself in already, and it just was a lot of fun. It's unique. It's not the stereotypical brother.
Headlining your first major card, and we know that you built your image on being a heartthrob.
It's just an image, I'm really ready to prove it in the ring. I heard it too many times. People always talk about you good looking this, you're good looking that. I'm good looking in the ring because I punch people in the face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a great fighter, and I'm here to prove that in 2020.
And having to just sometimes be the only one to believe in yourself, and that's all you really need. And create your own opportunities.
Ben, you look so good. You got your Benjamin Buttons going on.
Come on.